My name is Coffey, born in Texas, but I live in Northeast Ohio in the beautiful Cuyahoga Valley. I make photographs using large negatives. That's a 5 by 7 inch negative. That's an 8 by 10 inch negative. And I make traditional gelatin silver prints in a darkroom, the darkroom I'm standing in. Here's an example of a print, something I was working on earlier today. This is also here in the Cuyahoga Valley where I live. I was a musician in my youth and spent 22 years selling dresses in shopping malls, which is an abbreviation for the career I had then. I think everything you do ends up in your art. The discipline to craft I learned as a musician prepared me to walk into the darkroom. I only make black and white photographs. That's all I've done for 30 years. There are things in the world that if you take the color away and take them down to 2 dimensions and take out the sound of the birds and the sound of the running water or whatever else is there, it doesn't translate to that. I've always made photographs of what I want to do, what I'm interested in. Sometimes the project finds you. The trees, the weather, that has always been a project. That's something I'll never stop photographing. If something strikes me, I trust my vision, my experience, to follow that. I would tell people, whether they were artists or photographers or just the general public, and I have told my collectors this, you have to buy art the way you make art. If something strikes me, something hits me right here in the solar plexus, I regret not making it, and I don't overthink it. I follow that voice. Certainly you want people to buy the work and collect the work, and certainly you want them to appreciate it, but I also want people to go outside their comfort level, people who maybe have never looked at a photograph as a piece of art. Even for those people, when they come in, 90% of what's on the walls will be new. I try to introduce a new image every show I'm doing. I'm working on something new today for a show I'm doing here at home. And I want the people, even if they saw me 10 years ago, to come in, because there's been a lot of work done since then. It's a great show. It's a really wonderfully organized and exhibited show. The level of art is extremely high, and people should appreciate that. There's a lot of shows around the country. Not all of them put the due diligence into finding the best artists as this show does.